Welcome to Menu Monday. New recipes every Monday. Stuck in that cooking rut? I've been there. Come join me and try some new things. I have fun in the kitchen and I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get cooking. So for our French onion chicken, we're going to put our chicken in our crock pot and we're going to cook that on low for 3 hours. Just make sure it's done to 165 degrees. Once the chicken's cooked, you remove it and drain the juices from the pot. In the dish, you're going to mix your French onion soup, and your sour cream. I'm going to whisk that together until it's all incorporated, and then we're going to put the chicken back in. Now we're going to get all the chicken covered with the soup mix. And then we're going to set our crock pot to high for 30 minutes. I'm using the Emor Lagasse oven. It does have a slow cook function, and that's what I'm using. But again, high for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to do some veggie tots for our side dish. This is a low carb option. You can serve with any side of choice. Well, chicken's done, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put the tots in here and set it to air fry until they're finished. This was dinner tonight. Very, very tasty. I hope you give it a try. It's a very easy dinner. And here's your ingredients. So today we're going to do some chicken drumsticks. And the first thing we're going to do is to brown them. There's no need to cook them through because we're going to be cooking them in the slow cooker. So I'm getting that pre-warmed on low. I've washed the drumsticks, getting them dry, and I've got the skillet heating up with some olive oil. So you're just going to put them in the oil, turn them until they're browned, and then place them in the slow cooker. I'm adding some pepper, some Himalayan pink salt, and this is some whiskey burger seasoning that I got from Weber, and it tastes really good on the chicken, so I use it on there too. And as the chicken gets browned, just place it in your crock pot. I'm using my big one today because I have quite a few drumsticks to cook. Alright, now I'll put the rest of the drumsticks in and get them browned too. Again, we're going to season them with the pepper, the salt, and the whiskey from Weber. Okay, now we've got everything in the slow cooker. We're gonna get that sealed up. We're gonna cook these on low for 3 hours and just checking to make sure they're done when the 3 hours is up. We're then going to spray a baking sheet with some cooking spray and put our drumsticks on the sheet. We're going to brush them with the barbecue sauce of choice. I had this new Hawaiian sauce. It was actually very delicious. Sweet Baby Ray's. But whatever barbecue sauce you like. I'm just going to squeeze this all over the chicken, and then I just have a silicone brush that I use to get it spread out as evenly as I can. We'll cook this at 350 degrees in the oven until the sauce is warm and crispy. And I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So on the side tonight, we're going to have some veggie tots. We're going to put this in the air fryer basket that goes into the Emiro oven. I just spray the bottom with some non-stick cooking spray. We'll put the tots in here. I think they take about 15 minutes. If that, they're really delicious. Or you can do any side of choice. Alright, the veggie tots are done. Now I'm just going to heat up some corn in the microwave, and then everything will be ready. This is dinner tonight. It was really delicious. I hope you try it, and here are your ingredients. So today we're doing 2 different casseroles. The first one is going to be a squash casserole, and we're going to cook our onions. Then we're going to do bell pepper. I did green. You can use any pepper color of choice. And you just want to cut these up as small as you like. Either strips or diced. And after our green pepper, we're going to work on the squash. So I cut the ends off and then I washed all the squash before dicing them up and adding them to the pan. We're very lucky to be able to get all these fresh vegetables, and I'm certainly making the most of that. Now we're going to add some olive oil and then put this on medium and put the lid on and cook that down. While we're waiting on that, we're going to mix the remaining ingredients. I will have all of those at the end of the video. So we've got our eggs in, we're going to add our mayonnaise. And now we're going to add the cheese. We're going to mix all of this together and get it well incorporated. We're going to drain the squash, peppers, and onions. We'll get out our casserole dish and we'll put in our mixture of eggs and cheese and mayonnaise. I did spray the pan first. Then we're going to add the vegetables and mix everything until it is combined. We're going to bake this at 350 degrees for 45 minutes or until the top is brown. Now we're moving on to our chicken broccoli casserole. We're going to cut the chicken up and put it in the pan. We're going to add some of the Cavernous Greek seasoning. And we'll cook chicken until it is done, 165 degrees. Then we're going to take a hand mixer and we're going to shred this. We'll add a can of broccoli cheese soup. And some cauliflower rice. Then we're going to add the steamed broccoli. We put this in the oven at 375 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes. Everything's already cooked, so we just really want to heat it through. So looking back, I'm not quite sure why I did 2 casseroles in one dinner, but they were both delicious. Both very tasty. I think, though, either one could have had a different side dish and not looked like this on the plate. But it was very good. I hope you try them. So tonight for our pickled chicken, we're going to put the chicken breast at the bottom of the Instant Pot. I apologize if you can hear the rain, but it's pretty nasty here tonight. I did cut some of these in half. They were pretty fat, big chicken breasts, and I wanted them to be a little smaller. You can do this in a slow cooker, so if you're doing that, you can do low for 4 to 5 hours or high for 2 to 3, but we are doing the Instant Pot for this recipe. We're going to drain the pickle juice out of the jar. We want 1 cup. I'll pour that on top of the chicken. And this is sort of a Chick-fil-A knockoff. So we're going to put this on high pressure for 15 minutes. And then we're going to do a natural release for 5 before quick releasing. Then we're going to turn off the Instant Pot and use the hand mixer so that we can shred the chicken in the juices that were made from cooking. You can use this cold or hot for any recipe that you would like to do. I'm going to do mine in burritos and serve it with a pickle on the side. These are your ingredients. It's very simple and I hope you try it. Tonight we're going to do some buffalo chicken wraps. Again, I apologize for the rain. It is a nasty evening here tonight. So the first thing we're going to do is make our coleslaw, which is our side dish. I will have the ingredients and the recipe at the end of the video and on our website. But we're adding in the mayonnaise, the milk, the vinegar, some pepper, and mixing until it's all combined. We'll then put it in the refrigerator and keep it cool until we're ready to serve dinner. Now we'll spray our air fryer basket and add in the popcorn chicken. We'll spread that out. We'll spray the top of the chicken. We'll plop that in the air fryer 400 for about 15 minutes. Correction, 20 minutes. Once the chicken's done, we're going to put it in a bowl. And we're going to add some buffalo wing sauce. I did save some chicken for our grandson because he doesn't like the hot buffalo sauce. So this is just what was left over after I served him his plate. All you do is mix this up, get out a flour tortilla, and as in the notes below, at this point you would put some ranch dressing on your tortilla. I did not have any, so we skipped that step and just did the buffalo popcorn chicken. On the side, we served it with the coleslaw. That was dinner tonight. And this is our grandson's plate with no buffalo sauce. And here are your ingredients. Hope you try it. It's really quick and easy. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this week's Menu Monday. They were some really good dishes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If this is the first video you've ever seen, please consider subscribing. We have fun on this channel. It's free. Just hit the little subscribe down below. I do Menu Mondays, trying out new recipes, trying to inspire you to try new things, and also we do travel videos. We have not traveled a whole lot lately because of what's going on, but we have made some reservations for June and July through Thousand Trails, and we're going to be visiting Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Missouri. So far, those are the reservations we've been able to make, and as long as they don't get canceled, we're going to go. And so those videos hopefully will come up, and I'll be back next Monday with another Menu Monday. And we've also been doing a lot of things around the house while we've been stationary. So I'm going to have 2 different videos on that. It was a floor repair and a lot of additions that we've put on the RV. So thank you for watching. You guys have a great week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.